Alright guys, what's going on? We're back with the next lesson. This lesson is going to be around mindset. Mindset is very, very important when it comes into being successful in any capacity, not only business, but just in life in general. Alright, your mindset should be ready to be successful, should be ready to be able to receive all the things that comes along with being successful. So when you start to leverage your credit and leverage your social currency, you're going to get a volume of customers and a volume of business and a volume of numbers being thrown at you. You need to have your mindset ready to be successful. You need to actually get your circle together. You want to be around people that actually have your best interests in hand. You know what I mean? You want to have people around you that are motivating you. Anybody that's negative in your circle, you don't need to have them around you when you're in this space, because that does determine how successful you will be. Your circle is so important. If you're around a bunch of people that are working 9 to 5s and they are naysayers, and you tell them what you're doing and they start downing your dreams, and you telling them all your ideas you have, and every time you tell them an idea they got a different type of thing that they tell you why it won't work. You don't want to be around these people. You want to be around people who encourage you. You want to be around people who know that if you put your mind to something, that anything is actually possible, because this is a true fact. I'm a result of this type of thing. A lot of people, when I quit my job, I used to be in law enforcement. My own mother told me that I was dumb for quitting my job, and because the benefits were so good, and that was just, she only said this because of what she knows. She doesn't know anything other than people having careers, going to the military. She has never seen a successful entrepreneur. So that's the reason why she had that mindset. It's not that she didn't want the best for me, but she wanted the best that she could possibly fathom in her space. So me knowing and believing in myself, I went out there, and despite all of that, I separated myself from the energy of those type of people around me, and I was able to succeed. So make sure you get your mindset in order and able to receive the blessings that come with being successful, guys. So I will say these things. Have a plan of action when you go out and attack this business. Do not just go and be everywhere. Just like I talked in the business strategy lesson, you need to pick what you want to be doing and have a focus, and go from step A to B to C to D. Don't try to skip steps and rush the process. Again, this all revolves around the mindset thing. Because when it comes to business, if you're everywhere, your business will be everywhere. Organization is key. Slow is steady. Steady is fast. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are very, very organized and you got your mindset ready. You want to be in position. People underestimate the power of being in position. Had I got all of my success at one time, as soon as I started, I wouldn't be able to learn the things that I learned on the way. I had to fall and skip and get bruises on the way up. A lot of things are going to happen that you don't see coming. But take these lessons, take these opportunities to use them as lessons, okay? You don't want to just quit when something goes bad. These are things that are going to help you stronger when it comes to your whole business building up to the top. While I was on the way on my business, I had cars being totaled. I had cars being stolen from me. I had people literally stealing money from me while I'm trying to build my business up. This all helps you get your policies and procedures together. You got people smoking in your vehicles. You got cars being repossessed, because customers not paying. You got to go get the car back. All these are just lessons for you to learn and be able to take your business up to the maximum. All of these things have helped me build my business structure and model because they happened early in the game. I learned my lessons very early. So every lesson that I learned, I took it to the bank. I changed my policies and made it the best model to where I could scale my business up to where it is today, earning over $100,000 a month, $100,000 to $150,000 every single month. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow, my business is doing well just because of the consistency I had, my mindset, making sure I was willing to take those bumps and bruises to keep going and make sure that I held myself accountable, and I got my circle, and my circle held me accountable. So nobody around me was barking in my ear telling me to quit and just go start and go back to a regular 9 to 5. They said, Mitch, you want to be able to do this, man. You just got to keep your head on straight. And they just encourage me. So you want to have people like that around you. And your mindset is key. If you got negativity around you, you're going to think negative. And we need to be thinking positive when it comes to business, because guess what? At the end of the day, after you have all the success, and the people who didn't support you at the end, they're going to support you when you're successful. It's just the way of the world. People need to see material things. They also incorporate material things for success. So they're going to see you with the material things. They're going to see you actually having customers. They're going to see your reviews, and they're going to see your testimonials of people actually seeing you do well. This is going to get a lot of bandwagon people. Do not have that as a chip on your shoulder. You don't need the people who are not supporting you. The people who are supporting you is the people you need to be focused on. I hear a lot of people and I see a lot of memes on social media about, oh, my family and friends don't support me. Oh, the strangers support me more. And you don't need to worry about none of that nonsense. It's not nobody's job to support you. It is your job to make sure your mindset is ready to go and be successful for yourself. Be self-motivated. And if you got a circle that's not motivating you, simply remove that circle and go into a circle that is motivating you. Everybody isn't a business support to you. Some people are supportive in different ways. Some people are just a friend for certain situations. That doesn't mean they're not your real friend. That just means that they're not motivating you and that you got to separate them until it's time for you to be in that mindset to hang with them. You get what I'm saying? So it's not your mother, your father, it's not your family, your friend's job to support you. There are people that are consumers that will buy into your business and will buy into your message and will buy into your story. So you focus on those people. Don't focus on the negative stuff like that, like, oh, they're not supporting me. Focus on who is supporting you. That's a key to your mindset, okay? Because at the end of the day, friends and family, they have their own lives. They have their own things that they need to handle. So it is not their job to worry about you. People have children, bills, stressful things. Their primary concern is not you. So get around people who are in the same space and ready to work like you are, and they're motivated and ready to go. That's a key point in this, guys, because you got to have your mindset ready, locked, and loaded. All right? So I'm not going to talk your head off about it. I just wanted to put that out there for you guys to understand, to give yourself time, just exactly how if you were to go to college, you would give yourself 4 years to finish and then go out and make money. Give yourself that 4-year time window. It doesn't have to be 4 years, but at least don't beat yourself up about not being successful right away. Give yourself the same amount of time that you would give yourself if you were going and taking up a trade and going to college and learning everything about it. Entrepreneurship and running a rental car business is the same exact way. Give yourself the time to make those mistakes, learn everything, master it, and then go out there and be the best person that you can be. Pushman Mitch, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in the next lesson. All right?